Whoa, what's good with the YouTube? Back with another one. It's your boy. You know, help me run it up. Roll to 500 subscribers. Like, comment, subscribe, share. You know, just chilling, man. Finna get ready to go to the second gig, you know. First gig, you know, I knocked it on out. Second gig, finna go hit it. Shit, I got 2 separate buildings I do basically, you know, go knock them out quick little in and out type thing, you know. Get it in, you know. Just playing around. This is a little change right here, a couple little dollars, you know. Ain't really much, you know. Little pocket change. It's just my spending change for the week, really. So I got a set limit regardless of how much I'm making, like what this is, like 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90. It's $190. So this is my spending limit for the week. Can't spend no more. That go back to what I be saying, like the 20% rule and all that, whatever, you know, 20% rule, 30% rule. I gotta basically make this work for a whole week. And I ain't gonna say a whole 7 days. I'm gonna say like today, what, like Tuesday. So at least try to make it last until maybe I'm gonna say like Sunday. At least until the next, you know, the next work week or whatever. And right now, for the head on in, you know, I'm dropping footage. I'm back at it now, you know. How I see it, shit, you know, I'm still kind of a beginner with this YouTube stuff. So really, all content is good content. And I ain't been dropping in a good little minute because there's been so much going on for like these jobs. I'm still trying to get me another little vehicle. Right now I'm still in the bucket, in the hoop, do you feel me? Shit, to get me from A to B, so I can't complain. It's my baby, it's my money maker, you know. I had it now for 3 years, so, and, you know, it was a gift basically. I got it for the Lolo from my older sister, so the vehicle already was pretty much like probably over a decade old before I even got it. And I've been in it for 3 years, so, you know, 187,000 miles on it, so you know it's, you know, my baby got me for my money maker, you know, that took care of me. I gotta take care of her at least while I'm still driving it, but you know, trying to go and get the truck, do everything I plan on doing, and heading on in to the second gig, you know. I'm just kind of rambling, freestyling or whatever, because you know it ain't like I just got no certain topic I'm talking about, but it might really just stay on the grind, man, get to your money. You know, don't never get discouraged. You know, we all go through rough patches in life. Sometimes we all have our phases or whatever. We all have our seasons. We have winning season, losing season. And sometimes, you know, a losing season could, you know, could last for 2 weeks, could last for 2 years, could last for, you know, however long. But when you win, you know, shit, I always remember to stay humble, to remind yourself what not to never go back to. But you know, yeah, man, just cooling or whatever, and that's just a little something, you know, to just drop, you know, motivation or whatever. Just, cause like I say, man, I get up every day at 4 a.m. I go to work at 5 a.m. to, like I said, I do the local touch freight delivering beer. And like basically that's 5 a.m. till whatever time I get done with the load, when we get paid by the day. So it's not an hourly job, so my pay is set. So pretty much regardless of what time I get off, I'm gonna make the same thing. But usually my average to get off gonna be between like, I'm gonna say, you know, I have my good days where I might get off around 11 a.m., but most of the time it's gonna be between noon and 1 o'clock. Like no later than probably like maybe 1:30. And like, you know, I go to my evening gig at 5 p.m. in the evening. And I'll say by the time they hit about 8, 9 o'clock, I'm done. And how I got set up, you know, they show love, look out pretty much. I'm only working, I work the 3 hours in the evening, 3.5 hours, but I'm really getting paid for like 4 or 5, so you know how it work out, you know, we get a little love with that. But you know, yeah, I'm just, you know, trying to motivate people, man. Don't never, you know, feel like, you know, it's over for you, because like shit, you never know when your winning season's gonna come. You never down and out until you just give up hope. Never give up hope, stay on the grind, stay consistent, and stay humble. When you come up, always stay humble, because it's one thing, as quick as you got it, you can lose everything. So, you know, remain humble, stay on the grind, stay on the hustle. You know, yeah, I'm pulling into the little second gig now. Shit, I know my manager, shit, she ain't gonna be here today. Usually she here with us helping us, shit, she ain't here today, so I'm gonna have to do a little extra, but shit, I got content dropping every day from now on, like even if it's, you know, because all content is good content, you know, you never know who you're reaching. Because I mean, shit, I never know who I might be motivating if I can reach one person, shit, that's cool with me. But yeah, like I say, man, shit, like, comment, subscribe, share, help me run it up, roll to 500 subscribers. Shout out my boy at Chasin 3. Go run hills up too. Love.